Hey guys, it's Jackie, and for today's tutorial I've teamed up with Olay, Covergirl, and Pantene to bring you this soft and beautiful bridal look from start to finish. We got moisturized skin, pretty polished makeup that just enhances your best features, and then this classic big bun. I've done a bun similar to this on my channel, but I thought it really worked well with the look, and I did switch up some things. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more beauty videos every week, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, so I know that you like it, and let's get started with this bridal look. Skin is super important for the base of any makeup look, especially bridal. We want to naturally glow, so as I recommended in my skincare routine, try the Olay Luminous Overnight Mask. This is my favorite moisturizing mask. It hydrates overnight so the skin is radiant in the morning. The gel treatment absorbs into the surface of the skin through the night and evens out skin tone over time. This feels great, and then in the morning you can just use a lighter moisturizer. So here we are the next morning. I like to freshen up prior to makeup with these Olay Daily Clean facial cleansing cloths. They have the cleaning power of a liquid cleanser, toner, mask, and scrub, so it's super easy to use. You get all the dead skin off and you have a nice base because it has some grit to it, so you can exfoliate a little bit, and it leaves you feeling very fresh and ready for makeup. Wearing SPF every day is super important all year round to protect your skin from the sun, but on your wedding day, keep it a low SPF because you don't want any flashback in flash photography. For this soft wedding look, we want to keep the face fresh. I'm using CoverGirl's Clean Matte BB Cream. This provides a smooth look, covering pores and discolorations, and it has a matte finish. It's oil-free and reduces shine all day without appearing too flat, so I really like to apply this with a damp beauty sponge all over. Next up is concealer. Dot CoverGirl's Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer under the eyes, around the nose to conceal darkness, as well as along the jawline, chin, and forehead to highlight these areas so the face appears bright and structured. I'm using this concealer in a lighter shade than my skin tone. It's very lightweight and blends right into the BB cream for all-day coverage. Finally, to set the face makeup, I picked up CoverGirl's TruBlend Pressed Powder because this formula gives a natural, no makeup look with a silky smooth application feel. We want to set the foundation, but we don't want a ton more coverage than needed, so this keeps it light and it looks flawless in photos. I'm adding a touch of matte bronzer along my forehead, under the cheekbones, under the jawline. I'm accentuating the tip of my nose a little bit. I'm keeping this contours very soft, but I do want to have a little color and dimension. Brow time, keep them soft and natural by just filling in the sparse areas with CoverGirl's Brow and Eye Makers. I'm using the shade Soft Brown, which is really nice and just softly fills them in. If you are looking for really fierce brows, like brows on fleek, you might want to go with something a little bit more intense, like a gel product with an angled brush, but I like to keep it very soft and natural for this look, and then I like to keep my brows in place with a clear brow gel. For my favorite part, the eyes, I'm using this super beautiful CoverGirl TruNaked eyeshadow palette in Roses. This palette is great for every day. There's 8 super blendable shades to experiment with, especially for events. So first I'm using the lightest shade, which is matte, and I'm applying this all over the lid as well as inner corner and brow bone. As you can see, this really brightens it up, and you can use an eyeshadow primer or just do what I did and use the BB cream and powder all over the lid as well to prep it. With the purpley mauve shade, I'm just applying this into the crease with a round fluffy brush and a windshield wiper motion going back and forth, and I added a little bit heavier on the outer corner, still keeping it very round and blending upwards into the lightest shade. For a little shimmer, I'm going in with the light shimmery shade, and I'm applying this to just above the crease shade into the matte shade, so just giving it a little pop of color on the brow bone there, as well as in the inner corner of the eye. The final shadow step is to layer the deeper shades in the palette in a very soft winged shape close to the lash line. Also apply this underneath the bottom lash line about halfway and keep it super soft. To further deepen up the lash line for a fuller looking lash bed, take a brown or black liner, I'm using brown today, and I'm rimming my tight line as well as dotting along the bottom lashes. Then go ahead and curl your lashes and apply mascara. I'm using CoverGirl's Katy Cat Eye Mascara. It's a new one and you get tons of volume for it. So this is CoverGirl's blackest mascara ever, so your eyes will really stand out while looking soft and pretty without lots of liner. I almost always finish off my looks with a pair of false lashes for something like a wedding or a bigger event, but if you like the look of your natural lashes, then totally go for it. This mascara does give a ton of volume, but I am going in with a pair of fake lashes, and I'm just dabbing these on, and then I'm reblending them back in with the same mascara. For long lip wear, it's always a good idea to use a lip liner. I'm using the Covergirl Lip Perfection in the shade Beloved, and I'm just lining my lips as I normally do. I like to keep my Cupid's bow sharp for a romantic look, so that's just a personal preference. And then I'm layering over top the new Katy Perry with Covergirl Katy Cat Matte Lipstick in the shade Sphynx. And Katy Perry helps with all the decision making on packaging, shades, formula, shade names, so there are over 11 shades from this collection, from nudes, pinks, purples to blacks, so definitely check them out. And the texture of this lipstick is demi-matte, so I think this would be perfect for kissing your groom or whoever you may be kissing, and I think it's a really good product for that. But I am a gloss girl, so I am going to show you a gloss option as well, but I think this one is really appropriate for a wedding. Back to the skin to tie the whole look together, I'm going in with CoverGirl's TruBlend blush. I love this one. It is a really pretty mauve shade and the texture is amazing. I love their mineralized blushes. I really recommend these. I use them all the time. And back with the eyeshadow palette, I'm using the shimmery shade as a highlight. It's time for the lip gloss option. This is CoverGirl's Colourlicious lip gloss in the shade 610 Honeyed Kiss. I love sort of metallic lip glosses, and this one is perfect for a wedding because it doesn't have that sticky feel. It just feels moisturizing and it adds that pop of shine without being too heavy on the lips. So if you do want to go with a gloss, I really would recommend this line. I got my pearl accessories on, and now for this elegant bridal updo. Brush out your hair and section 2 front pieces out to style once the bun is complete. I have my hair in a side part because I find it's most flattering on me. And working with straight hair, create a mid-height ponytail. Create a hole just above the elastic with your fingers and pull the pony down through and upwards so that you have a looped shape. Instead of doing the butterfly effect downwards like you normally would, we're going to do it upwards, and this gives a little bit of detailing to the back, especially if you loosen the style up. And it's also easier to hide the elastic because we're going to use excess hair in the ponytail to cover up a bun. Now for this contraption, all I have here is a bun maker that I got from Claire's, and then I wrapped it in fake hair. I braided a bunch of fake hair from a wig store, and this just adds bulk and it makes it easy to pin into as well. So the bulk of this hairstyle isn't real hair at all, but that makes it super easy for styling. I'm adding Pantene CC Shine Spray to the ponytail before I've taken small sections and wrapped them around the base. And this has color protecting shine spray that adds radiance to your color treated locks if you got color treated hair, and I definitely do, so it really helps me out. And it has a light conditioning formula which adds manageability to prep hair for styling. So for me, it's just adding a bit of shine, which looks super nice in the bun, and it's really easy to work with. So once I have those 2 strands wrapped around the base, I'm taking the bulk of the ponytail and I'm bringing this upwards and then creating a twist and then just pinning it around the side. So I'm covering up the bun in one motion and then pinning it and making sure all the hair is hidden on the side that the end has excess hair on, and then also just making sure you can't see the bun, and I'm just working with bobby pins until I like the shape. To further polish off the look, take some front sections and we're going to divide it and sweep one side back so that it blends right into the bun. And then I'm taking that other section, I added a slight curl to it, and then I'm just creating a very small side poof. I just like to have some kind of movement going into the bun, especially because I have highlights and you can really see the swooping motion. And once I have it placed how I want to and bobby pin there, I'm just taking the ends again and sweeping them into the bun. Because one side of the style has a little bit more movement than the other, I made sure to balance it out with some DIY floral clips. Of course, we gotta lock in the style with my favorite hairspray. I love Pantene Airspray. I've been using this forever now, and it's the first ever aerosol and alcohol-free hairspray, and I love that it's flexible hold, moisturizing, and it gives a natural movement to the hair, so there's no stiffness or stickiness, and it gives a fresh scent. And you can take this hairstyle out later in the night and your hair won't be
all stiff feeling, you can literally brush it out and then restyle it. So that's why I love this hairspray. And then I'm just fixing up little pieces here and there to make sure everything looks even. And here's the completed look.
Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this bridal look, and if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments down below. I obviously don't have a bridal gown on today because I am not getting married, but if you are and you have your photos and you want to send me your ideas, go ahead and do that over social media. I would love to see your stuff. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Jackie Wyers, and I love to chat with you guys on there. So again, hope you enjoyed, and if you have a wedding, I hope you have an amazing time and marry the person you love, and I will see you guys in my next video.